Y'all ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready. Okay, tell me when.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is my Let's Play of Ocarina of Time.
Alright, I remember why you're talking about this.
Is it on? Wait.
Alright, so.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
We got a little bit of an intro cutscene. You can't skip cutscenes in this game like you could in the last game.
Yellow.
But,
No, that's not yellow.
so this run,
Yellow.
we're not going to be doing the newest route because it's really hard. A lot of really hard stuff. This run kind of revolves around us getting a bottle with bugs in it. And the current way of doing that in the current route is doing a glitch called Get Item Manipulation and basically tricking the game into thinking you're diving, and then you get nuts when you're not getting nuts, and then you do all this wacky stuff. We're going to be doing the older route that goes to Kakariko to get a bottle, and then we're going to get bugs from Kakariko. It's slower, but it's much more consistent, and I have a very, very hard run tomorrow, and I didn't really want to learn something that was very difficult in this game. This game's pretty hard. But the second half, after we get into Deku Tree, it starts to pick up quite a bit. And you can see it's in Japanese, it's just faster text. Nothing else is different between the two versions, just the text being a lot faster. Even in this cutscene alone, we saved like 40 seconds. Anytime you see blue at the end of the text box, it means I'm slow. So I'm hoping for a pretty good run here. I hope I don't fail Realm Warp. If you haven't seen Realm Warp, it's kind of the core glitch of this whole run and why it's possible, and it's pretty crazy.
It's really stupid to pull off.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I'm hoping I get it first try. I like to think I'm pretty consistent with it, and then after that it gets pretty hard too, because you'll see. But right away here we're gonna just be getting the sword and some rupees, and then we're gonna escape the forest right away. After we talk to Navi, as Link is all snug in his bed.
His wooden bed.
With a hat on and everything.
Dude, he's ready for the day.
He sleeps with boots on.
But is the day ready for him?
I don't think so. I don't think he's ready for what's coming. Dude, I'm not right.
So Link is wearing pants.
He's wearing more of like a one-piece deal in this. I know.
Like a tunic.
Oh yeah, but
He's wearing an adult's tunic.
yeah, right there. Okay. So right away you're gonna notice I'm not gonna be playing like you played on your N64 movement-wise. I'm gonna do a lot of backwalking and side hopping. It's just faster than rolling. Rolling is not as slow as some people think, but it is not always. It's not very the most optimal unless it's like a shorter distance or like an area that has a natural curve to it. Would be rolling. Right here, I'm going to be doing what's known as box movement, where I kind of. Oops, I messed that up. I'm going to have to wait because I'm going to miss the boulder cycle, but that's right. So I'm going to just play it safe. I have to wait for the boulder anyway. I messed it all up, but that's right.
I'd like to note that Link can do a backflip on command even as like a 7-year-old.
He's 11. Just want to point that
As
out.
an 11-year-old, but he can't jump.
Oh yeah, you can. You can jump off stuff. You can jump pretty
He
far.
can do a standing backflip.
Dude.
You ask the boy to have any vertical, and he's like, nah.
So, so we're gonna get a couple more invisible rupees here, and then we're gonna head to Lost Woods to escape the forest.
Navi would like to speak with you.
Yep, we were gonna speak to Navi in a little bit. She's gonna have to be patient. So in the Lost Woods, whoops, there's a lot of ways to escape the forest. We're gonna be going to the the dive stone that goes to Zora's River. There's a few ways you can clip through it. You can do an actual clip. We're going to be doing a method called Navi dive, and it doesn't even really matter what my movement's like here because I have to wait for Navi anyway. So I just really get up here, and then I wait for a certain part of the song as my cue to start it. It's probably one of the easiest tricks to learn in this run. So that's how we get out of the forest, really.
Alright.
So, yeah, so basically you can do it, when you do a jump slash right on the edge there, Link will fall into the water, and if you talk to Navi at the same time, you can't swim while talking to Navi, so he'll just end up sinking to the bottom, and then when we go through the text, he'll start swimming and we can just make our way right into the loading zone. There is a way to do like an actual like jump slash clip thing into the like stone or whatever, but it's pretty hard and I'm not very good at it, so I just choose to do the Navi dive. And then coming up, I'm going to attempt something known as water extended super slide. It's pretty hard though, so if I don't get it, it's not a huge deal as long as I get to Kakariko before nighttime. If I miss it, then I'll waste like a minute, so I don't really want to.
He's doing the trick.
Hopefully. Oh, it's better. Might still work.
Nice. Go, go, go.
We're fine. The important thing is we skip the owl. The song's playing, I'm well before night.
Okay.
If I would have failed it, I still would have made it. But let's go the water extended super slide, or WES for short. So what I do is I do a jump slash off the fence, and then it puts me into the water at a very high speed, and then I basically can preserve that speed onto the land by holding a position on my control stick known as ESS position. It's basically holding the control stick just outside the dead zone, and normally if you do this, it'll just kind of make Link sort of turn in place, but not actually like go forward or anything. But another thing it does is it locks your speed, so we can target and hold that as Link's going back onto the land, and he'll preserve that speed and just slide. And another thing that it does is it actually skips talking to the owl that's right outside of Kakariko who wants to talk to us, and we don't want to talk to him. So it actually, like ESS, we're considered busy, and we can just bypass that the owl there, which is really nice. So that was really good. I'm happy I got that. I was really hoping to get that. I'm kind of like 70% with it, so I was really, dude, I don't want to climb that. I was really hoping to get it. I'm glad I got to show it off. For the Cocos here, there's just a certain route we want to go through to get them. They're pretty annoying because just the RNG with them, their movement and everything can be pretty annoying to deal with. Oh, whoops. Shoot. I'm just gonna jump down. That was bad. I meant to jump right to the ladder, but I, like, dangled off. Pick that one to make it go a little bit faster toward the pen. Alright, so now we got the bottle. And the bottle, believe it or not, is the most broken item in this game. You don't get to really see a lot of its abilities in this game, in this run, just because it's such a short run. But in some other categories, you get to see how broken the bottle is, and it's just crazy. Alright, so there we just did a save warp, just save and reset to get back to Link's house. So we're gonna head to the Deku Tree now. We're gonna buy a shield first, but we're just gonna head there. So we're going there pretty normally. The only difference is that we have a bottle with bugs in it, so we're it's been pretty intended so far, but you're gonna see what the bottle's gonna allow us to do. Ugh, I hate when I pull the sword out there, dude. I do it every time in that text. So we had to make sure we equip the shield before talking to Mido, or he will talk for like a trillion years only to tell us that we can't go into the forest. Even though we have the shield, we just don't have it equipped on.
If you can't see it, it's not real.
Yeah, no. It's annoying. I've done it so many times where I've just forgotten to equip it, and then he still talks for like the same length of time. Like, okay. So we're gonna get 3 sticks here. Normally I just get 2, but
he wants to play it safe.
yeah, you don't want to lose sticks.
Because then he'll have to soft reset.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad if I lost my sticks, like all 3 of them. I shouldn't lose 3 sticks. I probably will lose 1, but usually I'm fine with 1 at the end, but don't really want to do that, because if I lose a stick at the end, see you guys later.
Runs over.
Yeah. You don't want to say no to the deck issue, right, Caleb?
Yep.
Caleb, you accidentally said no to him?
No, I wanted to see what would happen.
Oh, did you? Oh, I thought you said you accidentally did it. Okay. Anyway, so this is where the run gets pretty hard. I find this next like few minutes to be like the hardest part. So first thing we're gonna do is get some decky nuts. They're really important. Since we're not getting the slingshot, we'll need them for Goma and also for the ROM warp. Right here, we're gonna try to pull a stick. Good. Right as we approach the vines, and that makes us busy for just an amount of time to skip Navi text of her explaining how to climb vines. However, that text trigger is still existing up here, but if we climb onto, or do a backflip onto the chest, and then jump onto the vines from there, we can skip it again. And now I'm gonna just play it safe with these spiders here. And then up here, I'm gonna try to skip the basement of the decky tree. This is pretty hard, but there's a backup strat if I fail it. I think that was early. Yeah.
How do they beat the game without going into the menu? Because how do you get the stick in the nuts?
Basically
without pausing.
Yeah.
So when you become an adult, you get items auto-equipped to you.
Right.
How do they beat the boss without?
I think, do they do a credit swipe? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I know that, like, yeah, Kian's right though. Anyway, I'll explain that in a second. But here I'm gonna do something called flame storage. Sorry, I hit that. I missed it. It's kind of precise. So I want to hit this with my sword and then pull out a decky stick right after. I think that was late again. Yeah. This is kind of tricky. Probably could have just done the puzzle at this point, huh? Not really. I think
The flame carries over.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'll probably lose this stick, but it's fine. Okay, did I? Oh yeah, I lost it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to load these scrubs in a certain way. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna reload them because I like my thumb slipped. Okay. Could have been a bit better. So you might notice that I'm at very low health right now. I want to die pretty soon here. So I'm going to be fighting Goma here, and I want to actually die and kill Goma at the same time, on like the same frame. So I'm going to be doing my last hit on Goma really close to her, and it'll actually hit both me and Goma. And also I'm going to be killing Goma with a bunch of crouch stabs and then a jump slash, because your crouch stab value is pretty broken for how much damage it does. It does the damage of your last attack. So you'll see me take down Goma hopefully in like 5 seconds if this goes great. Oh. I haven't failed that in a long time.
Yeah.
I literally nailed it last night like 3 times, but that's alright. I just do not want to die.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe a jump slash again. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you heard Link scream like right as I did my final attack on Goma. So we know he's dead. So he's gonna die right at the end of this cutscene, and that's important because we need to have access to this area before we go into the blue warp and without saving. Because if we save, this next glitch that we're about to do will not work. So we're gonna get back down there now. We're gonna do. Oh, that's a bad angle. Doing a mega side up. Oh, okay. We're just gonna set this up here. There's another setup we can do here with the little. Oh, that's bad. This is kind of hard. Dude, I hate this actually. Okay. If you have a good angle, you can actually get a west out of that, but I don't know. Okay, and I have enough decky nuts, I only need 1. So we have enough to do this glitch here. So we're about to do what's known as the ROM warp. And there's many ROM warps in this game, but this is a classic.
This is the most known and the most useful.
Yeah, for sure. It saves a few minutes. So right here, we're going to get into a certain position and then do what's known as Ocarina items on the edge of the blue warp. And then I'm going to do a certain movement pattern throughout this room here. That was early. Okay, we're good. So then I'm going to target, turn. Might be early. If it's early, it's okay. Oh, we're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ganon's Castle. Alright, so that's a pretty insane thing. We just got to the tower collapsing, Ganon's Castle. How does that all play out? So basically...
And we're still a child.
Yeah, we're still a child, right? So, the blue warps, basically they're meant to send you to a certain location, and then they're supposed to say if there's going to be a cutscene or not. So that blue warp is supposed to send us to Kokiri Forest and play the Kokiri Emeralds cutscene. So how they handled cutscenes in this game, though, is they basically put it as an area plus a value. So that one was Kokiri Forest plus 5, 5 being the cutscene that it plays. And instead what we did was we did a certain movement pattern, and we were able to do that with that Ocarina items glitch, which allows us to basically just play an Ocarina on the edge of the blue warp. Which basically means we can maintain control of Link as the blue warp's trying to take us away. And so we can basically go through that whole room in a certain pattern and walk into that Deku Tree basement room on the same frame as tries to take us away, and then it loads, instead of Kokiri Forest plus 5, it loads Deku Tree basement plus 5. And all of the areas in this game, internally, are all pretty randomized, and these two just happen to be adjacent to each other. Just so happen to be. It's just crazy that the first dungeon leads to the tower collapse.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, but it's true. Also, I don't want to crash. And all the falling rocks I'm not worried about. It's the rocks that are on the ground. They will burn my shield, and if my shield burns, the game will crash. So,
we should test it out.
Yeah, let's not test it out. And sometimes Zelda will literally push you into those rocks. You're trying to just go on your way, and Zelda will literally just push you into them. And so, yeah, your shield will just burn, and the game will crash.
Right, Joe, you can't open the menu anymore? If you open the menu, it gets fucked up?
No, you can open the menu.
Oh.
But,
then Colin was trying to figure out why you don't just unequip the shield.
You can't, and I need it. Especially for this. I'm going to be doing the infinite sword glitch. Okay, so, this allows me to kill these guys, like, quickly, plus I really...
Yes.
Okay, we got him.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Hey, we got some decky nuts, we're golden.
Nice.
Okay. So, yeah, the infinite sword glitch, you just interrupt your crouch tab with something on the last frame of your crouch tab. In most cases, you use Navi targeting an enemy. So that's what I did there. I targeted the Stelphos before I fought them and interrupted my crouch tab with that. And it keeps the hitbox completely active. So I need to focus here. This is the part where Zelda will push you. Yeah, she's feeling not good. I'm playing it so safe right now, but I do not want to crash my game right now. Normally I'm a little more risky, but not today. You can just roll right past that read in there. And then final hallway here, and then we're gonna go and fight Ganon. You go ahead. I'm not dealing with Zelda right now. Guess no. If you get ahead of her, you can have Zelda like push you right into her or right into the loading zone. But
yeah.
I wanted to play it safe. So okay, so yeah, that infinite sword glitch. We're gonna be using it on Ganon here. So now the tower is gonna just collapse. We bypassed like everything we need to do in this game, and the final thing we need to do is kill Ganon. However, there's one item we kind of need to kill Ganon, which is the Master Sword. Now, you're gonna see that that's not gonna be a problem.
How does everything like collapse like perfectly flat, basically?
I know. It's Ganon. It's
condensing.
Like, what if there's like a whole underground section and it's just going down?
Joke's on you. They actually built the Skyward Sword temple. They built this on that Skyward Sword ancient sister.
Oh.
That's why it descends so perfectly.
Alright, so we're gonna do a decky stick jump slash right into this fight here, and then we'll do kind of just have Ganon eat our stick, hopefully. We don't want to die. Ganon will one hit kill us, and if he kills us, we get put up at the top of the tower collapse again.
Oh.
You do not get to just fight Ganon again. You get the whole tower collapse again.
Oh.
So dying, yeah, Link there. Yeah, it's trying to. Oops. But, it's trying to make it be adult Link, obviously, and so.
He is an adult, dude.
So during this cutscene here, you're gonna see Ganon normally wax your Master Sword out of your hand, and that's what he's gonna do here. Even though we don't have it, it's very convenient that he knocks it out of our hand, and since it's on the ground, we're able to pick it up and equip it as child, and it automatically equips. So it's very nice that that's the case. Another thing that's important is that normally this fight takes a lot longer because all of your items are put down to 1 damage to make the fight like longer or whatever, but your decky stick is not put down to 1 damage because you're not supposed to be able to use it, and it's as powerful as the Master Sword. It just normally breaks right away. So right here we need to get Ice Tree right away. If I miss it, I'm running like hell. Missed it.
Lightsaber.
Super Turbo Mega Stick!
That's first phase. Alright, so now we just need to equip the Master Sword. And luckily we can just roll right to it and Link will just pick it up.
There it is.
Look at that Master Sword.
Look at that Master Sword, right. And now we just need to get Ice Tree one more time here.
About to kill the King of Evil with a goddamn butter knife.
And a stick.
That's just a spear, my guy.
Thank you, iframes. Dude, did you see me get hit?
Yeah.
Thank you for the iframes, the game. I appreciate it.
Not as good as Raiden's invincibility frames.
Oh, alright, here we go. Coming up on time.
No.
Dude, that would have been bad.
Are you ready, Joe?
I'm ready. Hopefully I don't miss the slash.
You better not. Take the sword!
Get ready for the holy stink.
1, 2, 3.
The holy stink.
Man.
And... time.
You missed.
Alright.
That was good.
Yeah, 25. Not bad.
Force push.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Dude, I'm so surprised that I didn't get hit and died again in there. Those iframes. Yeah, when you roll in this game, you have like a bit of invisibility frames, and luckily I had that at the time when I got hit, or I would have definitely died because he'll one hit kill you.
Hey. Also, fun fact about Raru: his forehead has the Triforce.
Yes, it does.
Really?
Yeah, you notice that. Yeah, you play this game a lot. Yeah. Anyway,
All those characters.
Look at all this stuff you did.
Yeah, look at all this. Alright. That was good. I'm happy about that. Anyway, I'm more nervous about my tomorrow's run, but I'm happy that run went well. I was hoping for a 25-minute run, so that's kind of what I average for a no reset run. So
Pretty good.
My run tomorrow is going to be more difficult than my run today, too.
yeah, I bet.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet. Your run, huh?
What'd you get today?
I
forgot, I didn't see it.
It was a world record, actually.
Dude.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh man, feels good. Feels good, man. That was good. I mean, if I would have gotten a little bit better deck history, I would have had a 24, but I'm happy with it.
Is that the last Wii game?
No, I have Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm all set, dude.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we also like grew like 7 years.
Yeah, we just grew like
He
Also,
was the Ocarina.
fun fact about this cutscene here. This is actually taken place in the middle of Hyrule Field. It just looks.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it is. The map is Hyrule Field. It's just different textured or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can basically make it like with cheats. You can make it so you can get the actual location, and it's in Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
This has been a really good BGDH Day 1.
Yeah, we'll be back for Day 2 tomorrow.
See you next time.